Welcome to a video tutorial of AuctionRPM. My name is Dan Zumwalt, and I'll be your guide through this discussion on pre-lotted auctions versus non-lotted auctions. AuctionRPM can handle many different kinds of auctions in many different kinds of scenarios. Two of the most common scenarios are what are called pre-lotted auctions versus non-lotted auctions. Pre-lotted auctions means that AuctionRPM is aware of what is going to be sold well ahead of the actual date and time of the auction, whereas non-lotted auctions are auctions where the computer is not made aware of what's being sold until the very moment that it sells. Should you decide to do non-lotted auctions, then there's not much further work that needs to be done in AuctionRPM after the auction itself has been scheduled. At that point, you're simply waiting for the actual day of the auction to arrive, and then you will be given the opportunity to not only register your bidders, but then enter in winning bids and print invoices and reports. In the case of pre-lotted auctions, though, there is a lot of groundwork that can be done well ahead of time in order to first make the computer aware of what's going to be sold. You can optionally put in photographs of the items that are being sold, and then perhaps use options like the absentee and phone bid entry screens and the auction lot dispersion and control center. If you do pre-lotted auctions, there's two general approaches that you can take. First, it might be appropriate where you need to enter in inventory into AuctionRPM without reference to what auction that inventory is eventually going to be sold in. This is typically the case if you have a warehouse where you accept inventory in your warehouse doors in the back of the facility, and you inventory that inventory into the computer. Later on, once you decide to actually hold an auction, you then go shopping, as it were, in your own warehouse. You grab that inventory out of your warehouse, set it up for the auction, and then sell it at the auction. If this is how you do business, then you're going to be using the inventory master first in order to enter in inventory directly into the program, and then later when you're ready to assign that inventory to an auction, you'll then graduate to the Add Edit Lots screen. If, however, you do know what auction that inventory is going to eventually be sold in, then you can circumvent the usage of the Inventory Master screen and go directly to the Add Edit Lots screen. In this event, you would first select the auction you wish to work on, and then you would use an option in there that allows you to add brand new inventory directly to a lot number in the selected auction. When you do this type of data entry, both in the Inventory Master or in Add Edit Lots, you'll be given not only the ability to enter in descriptions, but also information on the inventory categories, the consignor, the fee that you're going to be charging the consignor. You'll be able to enter in information like what are the low and high estimates, what is the reserve, the cost of the inventory if it happens to be a piece of inventory that you purchased yourself. You can also record images, as many as you need, in the inventory record in order to accurately represent this inventory item. So now, depending on the type of auction that you hold, we suggest that you choose the appropriate video that will accompany the type of auction and the type of training that you need, either by choosing pre-lotted auction management or non-lotted auction management. Look forward to talking with you soon. If you have any questions regarding what we've discussed here or any of the other videos in this video series, please feel free to contact our offices at area code 209-588-1232. Thanks for listening.